Oh, I've got a treat for you today. If you stay with me to the very end of the video, I'm going to tell you how to get into this business with little to no money at all. I know some of you, this has been a major obstacle. Money, too expensive to get a franchise. Matt, your academy is expensive, which I don't think is that expensive. But hey, I got a better deal for you. Stay with me. Okay, before we get into this great deal that I have for you, and I'm going to show you exactly what it is on the screen in just a moment, I want to tell you a little bit about my day, man. I'll tell you a little bit about not what I did today, but I mean what I do on a daily basis. And I tend to work 7 days a week. Doesn't mean I don't have any fun or any freedom with my wife, with my dog, family, those kind of things. But man, my day is intense throughout the day because I choose to work this way. There are plenty of people in this industry that do not work as hard as I do. Now, that's not mean to brag or anything like that. It just means that's just how they operate. You can work about 4 or 5 hours a day and be somewhat successful in this industry. Now, again, I'm not advocating laziness. I'm not advocating a poor work ethic, but I am saying you probably could work 10 to 3 in the afternoon, give it a good 5 hours, be by your phone, and, be accessible via text or an email, maybe on off hours, and you're good. You probably could do 3 or 4 move-ins in a month and you're making 6 figures. What other occupation can you work 5 hours a day and make 6 figures or more? Now, you might be saying, man, I've already got a job, Matt, and I want to see myself transition into a senior referral business. And I just don't want to take that leap of faith like I did. I dove in, right? You guys know my story. I dove 30 feet in the water, began swimming. I mean, if this business didn't work for me 3 years ago, I'd be out in the street. I lost my car. I lost my house. I don't know. I would have lost a lot of things, put it that way. But you might not want to take that risk, and I don't blame you. If I had a different job and it wasn't a conflict of interest, I would have done the exact same thing. You're probably thinking, keep your current job and go ahead and do this part-time. If you can devote 10 hours a week, I'm going to give you a formula. It's the 80-10-10 rule. Matter of fact, it's in that special that I'm getting ready to give you. Oh my gosh, unbelievable, the special you're getting ready to receive. Stay with me because I'm going to walk you through it. But throughout my day, I get up early, tend to get 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. I got some rituals I do in the morning. I begin to check some email, begin to send out some email, maybe some text. I don't officially call anybody at 7 o'clock in the morning because I don't know their work schedule. Typically, they get there at 8, 9 o'clock in the morning. I don't want to call them too early and those kind of things. But I will send some emails, some texts out early so I kind of get on the front end of their schedule, at least get them thinking about me. That's key in this business and anything you do in life. If you want to be successful in sales or whatever you're pushing your product, man, you got to get on the front end of that person's thought process. Get them thinking about you as the first step. Well, I do that with getting out an early email or early text. And don't make it too long, just something they can see. And they probably won't respond until later on that day or even the next day. But at least when I follow up with a phone call, I can refer back to that email or text, those kind of things. So throughout the day, it all depends. Like today, I went and did 3 tours. I shot some pictures, some video. I'm going to turn those into virtual tours. That's one thing we do in our business that a lot of people did not do early on. The pandemic kind of facilitated that matter where some companies do that. Maybe a lot of them do that now because they were forced to. But we started in 2018 when really nobody was doing virtual tours. Everybody was just going, all right, hop in the car. Let me take you to 18 different homes. We didn't do that. We just did some virtual tours. We got them to get locked in on a few homes. And then we went out and walk through the actual homes they wanted to see, not, all these different homes and kind of hit and miss. So we kind of consolidated everything, but we do some things just a little bit differently. So I'll do that. I get phone calls throughout the day. Here's my cell phone, and we have a business phone over here. It's off the video. It's actually an 877 number now. I'm super proud of that because we are expanding to Vegas and we got new business cards. I'll show you that. New business cards right here. It's got our 877 number on the card. And we're doing that because, again, we're going to Vegas and we want to make sure that people are able to call us. And if they call us from a land phone, a lot of seniors will use that. A lot of people today have cell phones, I know, but if you get up in 85 and above, sometimes they don't. They have a land phone, and I want them to feel free to be able to call us at no charge. So we got an 877 number, do all that kind of stuff. So I do all that. We do everything in our business. My wife and I do this business together. I do have an attorney that I pay. And you don't have to do this, but something we do. We have an attorney on retainer. We have an accounting personnel. We have different people that have worked for us contractually, whether it be a digital marketer, whether they are doing some other marketing for us. We're getting ready to bring on a marketing director in January. Super excited about that. But that's all the things that I'm doing. I'm working a lot on the expansion to Vegas, and I'm working on my current things here in California, and we're getting all those things together. So throughout the day, it's just operating a business. And again, it's just how much time can you devote to it. And again, if you're thinking about doing it part-time, as long as you can give 5 to 10 hours a week, you should be able to get that 1 to 2 move-ins a month. And that will put you over the $72,000 a year salary kind of deal. So it would be a nice supplement to what you're already making, or might even replace what you're earning right now. So I want to get to that special deal right now. Let's go to the computer. All right. So if you go to my website, seniorhomebusiness.com, you can see the link down in the description. If you go to that website and you pull this up, you can scroll down within a second, you're going to bump into these two things right here. You can either click this, the Senior Referral Business course, and go to what I'm getting ready to show you. It's a landing page, and it goes through a description of what this is. But check out the price, $19.99. Unbelievable. You know the price of the Academy. If you click the free webinar, you'll find out to the right. Or maybe you have inquired before. Maybe you subscribe to this channel. You know what I charge for the Academy. I'm sorry, it just went up again. Franchises are going up. Everything's going up. And so it's a demanding industry. There's a lot of people that want to get in this industry, and it's your turn. It's your time. And I always think about 5 years ago, and I've said this story before, and I'm going to bore you with all of it, but you know my story. I was in a 1-bedroom apartment 5 years ago, and I could not afford a franchise fee. I could not afford what I'm charging for the Academy. But you know what? I could afford $20. And that's what I want to get you at. And I'm going to show you what you're going to get in this course. Now, it's not the Academy. It's not 21 modules. It's not virtual tours. It's not all the documentation and all that. But man, it is getting your foot wet, right? It's getting your toe wet. Man, you kind of like go up to the pool. You're really not sure if you want to get in or not. This $20 would kind of put you right there. Now, I'll say this in the video on the landing page, so excuse me for repeating myself, but it's worth repeating. Some people say, well, man, what is $19.99? Why don't you just give it to me? I mean, I've tried to give this information away to some people, and I tried with a family member. And I mean, the whole Senior Referral Academy course, free. And they didn't do anything with it. So it comes down to you needing to put some skin in the game. You need to have some commitment. That's all the $20 is. All right. It's, man, 4 cups of coffee at Starbucks. It's I don't know about half a tank of gas. That's probably like 20% of the tank of gas in my car. So anyway, here we go. So you click on this. Comes to a landing page. All right. I'm going to go ahead and pause this right here. You see my, the video. You can watch that. But then it goes down. What are you going to get? This is what you're going to get when you purchase the course for $20. You're going to get how the business model works. Now, I'll show you what this looks like in that video just above. But for right now, I just want to tell you, you're going to get how the business model works, number 1. Number 2, what you need to do to be successful. I mean, what you need to be successful. I mean, what you need to do to be successful doesn't make sense. What you need to be successful. But anyway, it's something I'm aware of because I've had a successful referral agency for the last 3 years, and I'm going to teach you in this course. Implementing the 80-10-10 rule. There's that. If you only have 10 hours a week, that's where the 80-10-10 rule comes in. How to expand your business. Go over that. Now, once you buy the course and you go through it, I want you to, and you see my number on the video, you see my number on the website. The 210 is my cell number, and I want you to text me. Okay. Once you text me, we need to schedule a Q&A phone consultation. Now, well, let me clarify the phone consultation, because you're probably thinking, I don't want to do that because all we're going to do is get on the phone. You're going to try to sell me the Academy. Now, I will tell you about the Academy if you want me to. If you don't, it is simply that consultation is a Q&A. You have questions, write them down. Let's spend 15 minutes on the phone. I've got some answers for you. Then I'm going to send you, because you've taken the initiative to call me or text me, and we've had this conversation, I'm going to send you a recorded mastermind class, something I did with my students several months back. I've done a number of these mastermind classes and coaching calls. I'm going to pick out one that I feel like will be beneficial for you just starting your business. I'll give you my 7-step process document, and I will offer you a 20% coupon code that can go toward the Academy if you choose to purchase the academy. If you don't, there's no strings attached. You get all that for $20. Click the link below. You see right there, buy course for only $19.99. I hope you take advantage of this deal. It's a deal of a lifetime. It'll get you in the industry. It's something that I could afford 5 years ago. And then if you want to add on to it later, you can. If you don't, and you just want to continue as is, then great. You got all that for $20. I hope to see you in the Senior Referral Business course.